Hello everyone, welcome back to my main channel. We're no longer in New York. Check this out.
I got beat up by a man in New York and then he stole my salad. Just kidding, but it kind of did happen, but just in a different way.
This is for my coughing. It used to be so bad. If I am lacking in energy today, my voice is off, it's because I'm actually really sick. Like, I really shouldn't be filming. But I was like, I have an obligation to my YouTube community, and it's very ironic that I'm filming a health video today because I'm not in good health today. However, this is the first time I've been sick in many years, okay? And it's because my body is just so exhausted from
the streets.
New York. So these are 14 health/beauty tips no one talks about, and honestly guys, I'm going to be making these videos forever because I'm getting very into like Chinese traditional medicine, and I'm very into the fascia and how the body works. So I'm always going to have something to share in each of these videos. The first thing I'm going to be talking about is getting regular massages. And this can actually link to point 2. We need to take care of the fascia. So what is fascia? Fascia is a thin casing of connective tissue that surrounds and holds every organ, blood vessel, bone, nerve fiber, and muscle in place. It does more than provide just internal structure. It has nerves that make it almost as sensitive as our skin, and when it's under stress, it will tighten up. So massaging our fascia and like releasing it with an exercise ball or even getting actual massages is going to be so beneficial for your body, but also your skin. For example, if you hold a lot of tension in your shoulders, it's gonna really reveal on your face, in particular in your forehead area and under your eyes. When I was in New York, my entire body was just in so much pain, and I went to get this Chinese massage. By the way, if you're in New York, go see them. Oh my god, they're like miracle workers. Kathleen and I went. We were in so much pain that our body like purged for a week after. It was like purging everything out. We did a meridian massage as well, which helps to align your energy and also relieve health issues. So that was the first massage I got from them, and I realized after, I'm like, why are the dehydration lines under my eyes, which I've been complaining about for a year? I've tried every freaking skincare under the market. I've increased my water intake. I've done like actual treatments like getting exosomes and skin boosters, and nothing worked. I'm like, why after this massage in 3 days have those lines disappeared? It's because now there is more blood flow and the energy is like flowing better throughout my body. And a week later, I went and I got another massage from them before my flight. They released all the freaking tension in my neck. I store so much in my neck and my shoulders. I have a rotated shoulder that it's been like that for like 8 years. He like really went in there, he released it, and suddenly I'm like, wait, why is my posture even better now? I'm walking around, I don't need to like, oh my god, like let's pull our shoulders back. I don't need to remind myself to do that. I'm just walking around like this all the time because he released the knots. He released the fascia, and now every day I make it a part of my routine to get my exercise ball and just like go up against the wall and massage that area. Try to get a regular massage. If you can't afford it, do the massage yourself with a ball, and yeah, release your fascia every day. Point 3, avoid cold food and drinks. It's very bad for our body in Chinese medicine because it's harmful for our stomach and it can cause digestive issues. And also, especially women, like when we're in our periods, we should especially be avoiding it. Like, don't drink cold water, don't eat ice cream, don't eat cooling foods, which we'll talk about a little bit later. Always be drinking lukewarm water or warm water, especially if you want amazing skin. You ask yourself, why do Asians look so young? It is because like we grew up with all of these principles. I grew up with a Chinese mother telling me this all the time. And by the way, my Chinese mother, who is 60, she looks, in my opinion and other people's opinion, she looks like she's 45. Her skin is incredible and she's never had any treatments done whatsoever. So I don't know why more people don't talk about this. Maybe it's commonly known, I don't know, but have you guys heard of the acne face map? So this is related to Chinese traditional medicine too, and it suggests that each part of our face is related to a particular organ in our body. Let me pull it up. So if you're getting acne around your chin, this is like very hormonal. I find, you see, I'm getting like, I had some breakouts here recently because my hormones must have been out of whack. If it's on your cheeks, dirty pillowcase, makeup brushes, cell phone. If it's in your forehead, poor diet, hair conditions, stress, improper digestion. In Western medicine, they just treat it with like, here's some benzoyl peroxide, and they never try to fix the actual like root issue. Chinese medicine, why I love it is because they really like try to get to the root issue. Western medicine, they just try to put a band-aid on things and don't ever try to actually fix it properly. Your forehead is your small intestine, here, bladder, heart is just above your eyebrows, and 9 is like your reproductive system, which relates to your hormones. We talked a little bit about food when we were talking about avoiding cold drinks. We have something called yin and yang foods. Yin is cooling and moistening, and then yang foods are warming and drying, and it's very important we have a balance of this. For example, if you have too much yang in your body, which is too much heat, you're going to get a lot of acne as well. And if you have too much yin, you're also going to be very cold and have a lot of moisture building up in your body, and moisture building up in your body is just going to cause a lot of illness. I mean, too much of either is going to cause illness, but it's important to find the balance. Another thing that's so important is if you have stored trauma in your body, like, yeah, it's going to show up in your muscles. Our body holds all of the tension. Our hips store so much trauma for women, so often when we release it, like, we cry, like years of trauma just starts to come out. So that can be like a good starting place for you. If you guys have anywhere tight in your body, like, try to release that with a massage ball. And you can also like read up online what this means for you. Getting therapy, I actually recommend therapy to everyone. Even if I think you don't need it, you should get therapy. It's a great way to know yourself better. In order to know yourself better, you actually can understand other people better and therefore have better interactions, better human experience. Thank you BetterHelp for sponsoring today's video. BetterHelp will connect you with a licensed therapist who's trained to listen to you and to help you with whatever you need. All you need to do is fill out a questionnaire, and usually within 48 hours, BetterHelp will have paired you with the perfect therapist for you. Afterwards, you can schedule a video call, a call, or even a messaging session with your therapist. By the way, you can message them at any time, which I personally love. And if you're struggling to afford therapy, they do have financial aid available because they want to make it as accessible to everyone. So guys, let BetterHelp connect you with a therapist who can support you today. Go to my link right here, betterhelp.com/simonesquared to get 10% off your first month of therapy. Another thing, if you're not moving your lymph nodes and you have lymph stagnation in your body, there will be illness. So we hear people getting like lymph massages, and we see it on TikTok a lot, and people primarily do it for like a physical effect. They want it for like a physical effect. They want to appear slimmer and skinnier. We actually shouldn't be needing to do lymphatic massages. Our lymphs should be draining by themselves, and they should be able to drain by themselves. Unfortunately, modern people, we're not that healthy, so sometimes we need to actually manually do it ourselves. Jumping on a trampoline in the morning is really great for moving that lymph. When I was in America, the food there is so terrible. I was waking up with a puffy face every day, and now I'm sick. Now that I'm back here, I'm sick. I woke up with a puffy face every day, and it was from the food, and my lymphs were not draining. Like, my lymph nodes were literally swollen the whole time I was in the United States. You can jump on a trampoline, or even just like go like this in the morning, and there are some routines on YouTube you can look to also move that around. Another thing people don't talk about enough is consuming caffeine late in the day. I mean, obviously we know sleep is important for health and beauty, but we want to have high quality sleep. So if you're having caffeine late in the day, which has a half-life of 2 to 10 hours or an average of 4 to 6 hours, that is staying in your body for that long, which means you really shouldn't be drinking tea or coffee after 3 p.m. if you want the high quality sleep. Follow your period cycle. I think women, like, we don't have enough information on this online. I'm going to quickly go through it with you. Let's say the beginning of our cycle, menstrual cycle, our hormone levels and our energy levels are very, very low, which means we actually shouldn't be doing high intensity workouts, but we can do gentle workouts like yoga or some light stretching or just some walking. We should be eating foods that are high in iron. And then we move into our follicular phase. Our energy starts to rise, so does our estrogen, and then we can gradually increase that workout intensity. It's also a good time for us to learn a new skill and challenge ourselves. See, men, they don't operate on this cycle like us. They operate on a literal like 24-hour cycle. Like, I'm so tired today, okay. That's all they gotta deal with. We have to deal with our hormones. After follicular, we move into ovulation. Our estrogen peaks. You can go do high intensity workouts. It's a good time to increase your fiber intake as well and do heavy weight training. We move into our luteal phase, day 21 to 28. Our progesterone is peaking and our energy levels start to decrease as we're getting ready to move into menstruation again. So it's good to do some resistance training and strength training with medium to light weights. and also eat a lot of like healthy fats and protein, but actually I think this should be prioritized throughout the entire month, but it's especially like during this month, it's very, very important. Something else in Chinese medicine that my mum would like yell at me for not doing is wear socks. Even if it's summer, you need to keep your feet warm. So if you're someone that has bad blood circulation, I am one of those people, this actually can wreak havoc on your skin later on, because if you actually want to prevent wrinkles and like have a healthy complexion, you need to have good blood circulation. When I come out of a sauna or like a heavy workout, my skin looks radiant, and it's simply because I don't have good blood circulation. So in order to keep your blood circulation good as well, you should be moving quite often and also keeping your feet warm, which means you should always wear socks. Hands and feet always warm, especially in the winter time. So another thing we can do to move our energy around and boost blood circulation and overall health is practicing qigong. There are so many like 10-minute videos on YouTube which I love, and it improves circulation, vitality, mood, your mental health. Guys, like 10 minutes a day. If you're gonna choose meditation or qigong, like you only have 10 minutes, I would actually do qigong, because it is almost like a meditation when you're doing it, but you're actually moving the body. So if you're someone that suffers with freeze mode a lot, like me, where we don't want to get out of bed and we feel very stuck and sluggish, meditation is not always good for that, because we're actually not moving, and the best thing to do for us is to move. Also, I think I've spoken about this, but I just think everyone should be incorporating turmeric into their diet, or at least like taking a capsule every day. It is phenomenal for reducing inflammation in our body in such a natural way, and it's just very good for you and it's very safe. So try to incorporate it more into your cooking. I feel like this point is not as lesser known to the public as I think it is, but I'm gonna put it in here anyway. Your gut. Your gut is your second brain. So if you're having a lot of skin issues, you probably have poor gut issues. Look into that. By the way, I'm having Greek yogurt, 30 grams of protein in here. Greek yogurt, very healthy for you, probiotics, good for the gut. Why does it taste expired? I just bought it. The fuck?
I'm crying.
Something I want to end with, in Asian cultures we drink a lot of tea, so green tea is phenomenal for your skin. I mean, it's shown that people who drink at least 2 cups a day slow the rate of aging of green tea, by the way. And also we talked about the yin and yang hot foods. A really great tea if you have excess heat in your body, like, and a lot of acne, is chrysanthemum tea. I think that's how you say it. Is that how you say it?
Chrysanthemum tea.
Chrysanthemum tea. You can get it at like a local Chinese store. Honestly guys, like go pay a visit to your local Chinese store. In New York, I actually brought back so many Chinese supermarket things because we just don't have that in Dubai. So sesame powder is another product that is really good for your skin, and you can make this into like a paste and eat it for breakfast. Put it in like your oatmeal or whatever. And then jujube, amazing. This is a heated food. And then I need to get some goji berries and like soup mixes. But here, chrysanthemum tea, amazing. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more beauty and health tips, and I'm posting again on my second channel. So, ich liebe dich. Tschüss.
Fear shout of dogs forever. Do the stronger for you. Norman Rockwell. No hype under. It's just me and you. I've got you on my list. Venice bitch, of the neighborhood kiss, son of baby kiss kiss. You're in the yard, I like the fire, and as the summer fades away, nothing I can say. You right, I do, we make it work. You're beautiful and I'm insane. We're American made. Give me Hallmark, one dream under one lover, make me happy and blue. Norman Rockwell. No hide under our company. That's right. It's just me and you. Oh God, it's you on my list. It's me, a little Venice bitch, on the street with the neighborhood kids, selling off and thinking you're in the yard. I like the fire as the summer fades away. We can think we can say you right, I do, we make it work. American made. Oh yeah, selling off and bang kiss kiss. Oh yeah. Selling off and bang kiss kiss. Oh God, miss you on my lips. It's me, a little Venice bitch, on the stoop with the neighborhood kids, selling off bang bang kiss kiss. Yeah, yeah, selling off bang bang kiss kiss. Yeah. You should probably come over. Hanging around on, you should probably coming over. Oh God, it's on my lips. It's me, a little Venice bitch. Touch me with your fingertips. It's me, a little Venice bitch. Back in the garden, we get it high now because we're older. And those are diamonds, better than a clover. Whoa, 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 whatever, everything, ever. Whoa, 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 whatever, everything, ever. Whoa, 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 whatever, everything, ever. Whoa, whoa, whatever. Me myself, I like diamonds, better than a clover. Over and over, honey. Over and over, honey. Over and over, honey. Over and over, honey. If you were mine, I'd be jealous of your love. If you were mine, I'd be jealous of your love. If you were mine, I'd be jealous of your love.